Do you think sleeping just 6 hours a night is enough? In our busy modern lives, cutting sleep seems like a necessary sacrifice, doesn't it? But what I'm about to share today will completely change your perspective. A groundbreaking study published in 2023 by Stanford University Sleep Research Center followed two groups for 3 months. One group maintained 6 hours of sleep, while the other got 8 hours. The results were absolutely shocking. The 6-hour sleep group experienced twice the muscle loss rate compared to the 8-hour group, even though both groups followed identical exercise routines and diets. When I first encountered this research, I couldn't believe it. Just a 2-hour difference in sleep could have such a dramatic impact on our muscles. But once I understood the physiological mechanisms the researchers uncovered, everything became clear. Our bodies don't simply rest during sleep. Between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., this is the golden window for growth hormone secretion. According to research from Harvard Medical School's endocrinology department, 70% of our daily growth hormone production occurs during this critical period. Here's where it gets fascinating. People sleeping only 6 hours cannot fully utilize this golden window. Growth hormone is primarily secreted during deep sleep stages, and insufficient total sleep time means less time spent in these crucial deep sleep phases. Research conducted by Professor Matthew Walker's team at UC Berkeley using polysomnography revealed that 6-hour sleepers averaged 45 minutes less deep sleep compared to 8-hour sleepers. This 45-minute difference makes all the difference for muscle maintenance. What happens when growth hormone levels drop? Our body's ability to build and maintain muscle plummets dramatically. A 2022 study from Tokyo University's Sports Science Institute provides even more specific data. Among 200 men in their 40s, the 6-hour sleep group showed an average of 23 grams of daily muscle protein synthesis, while the 8-hour group recorded 41 grams. That's nearly double the difference. Even more alarming, the 6-hour sleep group showed cortisol levels that were 38% higher on average. You've heard of cortisol, right? This well-known stress hormone surges when we're sleep deprived. The problem is that elevated cortisol causes our bodies to break down muscle tissue for energy. This phenomenon is particularly pronounced during early morning hours. Research from Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine revealed that just 1 week of sleep deprivation completely disrupts cortisol's normal nighttime secretion pattern. Under normal conditions, cortisol levels should remain low at night, but with insufficient sleep, they stay elevated throughout the night, continuously breaking down muscle. So what if we exercise really hard? Won't that compensate? Unfortunately not. An experiment conducted by the Norwegian University of Science and Technology's sports medicine team found that when performing identical intensity resistance training, the 6-hour sleep group showed 52% slower muscle recovery rates compared to the 8-hour group. After 3 months, muscle mass gains told the whole story. The 8-hour sleep group gained an average of 3.2 kilograms, while the 6-hour group managed only 1.4 kilograms, despite identical training programs. Here's something even more crucial. Muscle loss isn't just about appearance. Muscle is our body's metabolic factory. According to research from Copenhagen University Hospital's Endocrine Metabolism Department, a 10% decrease in muscle mass reduces basal metabolic rate by an average of 7%. What does this mean? It means you become more prone to weight gain, even while eating the same amount. Indeed, research shows that groups maintaining 6 hours of sleep for 6 months experienced an average body fat percentage increase of 4.3%. But the most surprising finding is yet to come. The impact of sleep duration on muscles becomes even more pronounced with age. A long-term study from Seoul National University School of Medicine's Aging Research Institute tracked 300 people over 50 for 5 years. The results showed that those sleeping 6 hours or less had a 3.7 times higher incidence of sarcopenia compared to 8-hour sleepers. Sarcopenia isn't just simple muscle loss. It's a condition where muscles become so weak that maintaining daily activities becomes difficult. Wait, here's an important tip. You might think catching up on sleep during weekends would solve the problem. Unfortunately, that's not a solution either. Research by Professor Eve Van Cotter's team at the University of Chicago Sleep Research Institute revealed that sleep debt accumulated during weekdays cannot be recovered with just 2 days of weekend catch-up sleep. Recovery of hormonal secretion patterns and muscle metabolism requires at least 1 week of regular sleep. Sleeping well consistently every day is far more important than sleeping well for just a day or two. So what about muscles already damaged by sleep deprivation? Fortunately, there's hope. According to McGill University's Exercise Physiology Department, growth hormone secretion patterns began normalizing just 4 weeks after returning to regular 8-hour sleep schedules. After 8 weeks, muscle protein synthesis rates recovered to normal levels. By 12 weeks, cortisol levels stabilized. Don't think it's too late. If you start sleeping properly from now on, your muscles can recover. Let me share an actual case study. Clinical research conducted by the Technical University of Munich's Sports Medicine Department studied 80 men, aged 45 to 60, divided into 2 groups. One group maintained their usual 6 hours of sleep, while the other switched to 8 hours. Both groups followed identical resistance training programs. After 6 months, the results were striking. The 8-hour sleep group gained an average of 5.8 kilograms of muscle mass, while the 6-hour group gained only 2.1 kilograms. Body fat percentage also showed dramatic differences. The 8-hour group decreased by 3.2%, while the 6-hour group managed only 0.8% reduction. But that's not all. Sleep's impact on muscles isn't just about quantity but also quality. Research from Stanford University Sleep Disorders Clinic found that even sleeping 8 hours with frequent awakenings or only light sleep produced worse results than 6 hours of deep sleep. The key to sleep quality lies in your sleep environment. The ideal bedroom temperature is between 18 and 20 degrees Celsius. Harvard Medical School research found that this temperature range increased deep sleep percentage by an average of 23%. Light blocking is also crucial. Melatonin secreted by our brain's pineal gland reaches maximum levels only in complete darkness. Johns Hopkins University Neuroscience Department researchers discovered that even small LED lights in the bedroom can reduce melatonin secretion by more than 30%. Install blackout curtains and eliminate all electronic device lights. It's best to keep smartphones outside the bedroom. If you need an alarm, use an old-fashioned alarm clock. Sleep timing matters as much as duration. Our body's circadian rhythm designates the period between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. as the golden sleep window. According to analysis by Oxford University's Chronobiology Institute, people who sleep late and miss this window, even if they sleep 8 hours, produce 25% less growth hormone on average. Develop the habit of going to bed before 11 p.m. It may be difficult initially, but your body will adapt within 2 weeks. But here's the critical question. How can modern people possibly sleep 8 hours with busy work schedules and endless responsibilities? But what if we change our perspective? Sleep isn't time wasted but rather the best investment. An interesting study from the University of Warwick's Economics Department analyzed the correlation between sleep duration and work efficiency. People who slept 8 hours showed 38% higher work productivity compared to those sleeping 6 hours. It's not about sleeping less to work more, but sleeping better to work more efficiently. Besides sleep, there are other things you can do for muscle health. Protein intake timing matters. According to University of Texas Medical Branch research, consuming 20 to 30 grams of protein 30 minutes to 1 hour before sleep increased muscle synthesis rates during sleep by an average of 22%. Slow-absorbing proteins like casein are particularly effective. A cup of Greek yogurt or cottage cheese makes an excellent choice. However, avoid overeating as excessive food intake impairs sleep quality. through digestive disruption. Magnesium also plays an important role in sleep and muscle health. University of Southern California Nutrition Department research showed that magnesium-deficient individuals struggled to enter deep sleep and experienced slower muscle recovery. The recommended daily intake is 400 milligrams for men and 310 milligrams for women. It's abundant in almonds, spinach, dark chocolate, and avocados. Supplements can be considered if necessary, but always consult with a doctor or pharmacist first. Sleep is not a luxury. It's essential. Cutting sleep for work or success is essentially mortgaging your health. True success means achieving goals, while maintaining health, and adequate sleep is the foundation of that health. If today's information helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I support your healthy transformation. Sleep 8 hours starting tonight. Thank you.